Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brandon Wynn and this is Critical Failure. So we're on the corpse flower, a being that I could basically describe as well as anything. Basically the name implies it's a big ass being that walks around and it collects corpses of dead humanoids. I would say anything really. And it repairs itself and feeds on these corpses and stuff like that. But the way that one of these things come into being and the Mordecai and Stomophos is basically on the grave site of a very powerful dead necromancer, or just a very powerful dead being, like a powerful undead, is the seed of a corpse flower. Basically the seed of the corpse flower can be found there sometimes, and god damn it. And so if not carefully disposed of while it's still a seedling, it can grow into this massive thing over the several weeks and uproot itself and just start slowly going into causing mayhem, killing several different things, and just simply taking bodies, like going to graveyards, digging up bodies and eating them, if you want to call it eating, and going to places like battlefields, where a ritualistic sacrifice could be, that'll work also. Hold on one moment. Sorry. The corpse flower is large, as I would expect it to be. I figured it to be much larger than a human or a humanoid. It's a large plant. It's chaotic evil because it's hellbent and it's basically trying to eviscerate and consume all that's around it. It really despises anything that is alive. Has an armor class of 12. It has a average HP count of 127, 15d10 plus 45, and a speed of 20, but a climb feat of 20, which is surprising. Has a strength of 14 plus 2, dexterity of 14 plus 2, constitution of 16 plus 3, and intelligence of 7 minus 2, wisdom of 15 plus 2, and a charisma of 3 minus 4. I'm surprised it has such a high charisma. It can't be blinded or deafened. That's conditioned immunities. And it has, for its senses, blind sight 120 feet. It's blind beyond that radius. And a passive perception of 12. Doesn't speak or understand any languages. It's a challenge rating of 18, 3,900 XP. An active ability, whatever you want to call it, called Corpses. When first encountered, a corpse flower contains the corpses of 1d6 plus 3 humanoids. Corpse flower can hold the remains up to 9 dead humanoids. Those remains have total cover against the attacks and other effects outside the corpse flower. If the corpse flower dies, the corpses within can be pulled free. While it has at least one humanoid corpse in its body, the corpse flower can use a bonus action to do one of the following. Digest the humanoid corpse into its body, instantly regain 11 or 2d10 hit points. Nothing of the on the body remains once digested, and equipment is expelled once the corpse flower any equipment on the corpse flower is expelled from the corpse flower in its space. That's what it says specifically. Or the corpse flower animates one dead humanoid in its body, turning into a zombie. The zombie appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the corpse flower and acts immediately after its initiative roll. So right after the corpse flower. The zombie acts as a ally of the corpse flower, but is not under its control, and the flower stench clings to it. See the stench of death trait, which is I'm going to bring up later. Spider climb. It can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without the need of an ability check. Really cool. It's got like a spider climb ability, not a spider climb, like a vampiric ability of some sort, at least for what I would do. I don't know why I said spider climb again. It also, now the stench of death. Each creature that starts its turn within 10 feet of the corpse flower or one of its zombies must make a DC 14 Constitution check. Unless the creature is a construct or undead, On a failed save, the creature is incapacitated until the end of its turn, or end of the turn. I would say probably throwing up. On creatures that are immune to poison damage or the poison condition automatically succeed on the saving throw. That's really useful. On a successful save, the creature is immune to the stench of the corpse flower for 24 hours. Like, you basically get used to it for the day. That's really cool. And now to the action, it has multi-attack, 3 tentacle attacks, or one of its main, big attacks, I guess. The tentacle attack is a melee weapon, a reach of 5 feet. Or no, +5 to hit, reach of 10 feet. I'm wrong. It's one target only, average 9 hit points, but it's 2d6 plus 2 bludgeoning damage. The target must succeed on a DC 14 Constitution check or take 4d6 poison damage. I would say up the ante on that attack. I would probably have it do like 2d12s with that, or at least 1d12 with that challenge rating, and then probably beef up the poison damage itself. I see that doing way little damage because I imagine this thing actually being devastating, not just something to wail on someone multiple times. Like, I see this thing taking people out really fast. And then Harvest said, the corpse flower can grab one unsecured dead humanoid within 10 feet and stuff the corpse into itself, along with the equipment it is wearing or carrying. The remains can be used with the corpse's trait. Basically, this thing can just eat every corpse that is created. So if this thing could be possibly following a party, it would be very bad if it just starts right there with them. So yeah, that'd be bad. But the corpse flower could be used very interestingly. Say a battlefield has multiple of these, like multiple dead necromancers or powerful undead in general. Like, several of these things ganging up on a team would be very devastating. Mainly with those corpses effects where it could just grab things and not even necessarily have to move. It could consume plenty of these. It could legit just spit out more zombies, which would have to be like dealt with a very annoying like critical or magic weapon, I think it is. And if you start these people out without getting magic weapons, like they're basically impossible to come by, that, yeah, it's going to be hard. So that's one cool way you could possibly use them. Have a corpse flower near another corpse flower. That would be really funny, just to see eat its kin. That would be really funny to me. But yeah, that's a corpse flower, guys. My name is Brandon Wynn. Please leave a comment down below on what you would like to see me do. I'm probably going to do another video shortly after this. When you guys see this, maybe one popping up in the next 20-30 minutes. I'm not sure yet. It depends on what mood I'm in. But yeah, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be starting a guitar channel, deciding to keep it separate from this D&D channel of mine. Once I actually set everything up, it's going to be based on just basically me learning, like maybe recording for 30 minutes at a time, but posting twice a day on that, like an hour practice, something like that, just me getting better and stuff like that. So that's what I'm probably going to do. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please just watch the rest of this stuff. Like, I have plenty of videos for you guys to watch, so see ya. Thank you.